www.cbradioshow.com.
I thought I heard the shuffle of angels.
What do Jesus, zombies, the South, and the Credence and Bishop Show have in common? They will all rise again. And they all smell funny, too.
Yeah, welcome back to the Credence and Bishop Show. www.cbradioshow.com is where you can always find us.
Every single thing you want to know about the Credence and Bishop Show is right there in one happy little spot. Upcoming interviews, people that's going to be in the studio. For example, like Ivan Moody, that's in the studio right now.
Yes.
What's up, guys?
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thank you for coming down, man.
Absolutely.
Let me do some mic adjusting. Clay's, is yours even on?
Is it on?
Yeah,
it
he's
is.
on.
It's nice and
Sounding good.
You know, these are nice microphones, as you pointed out, Ivan. The problem is that like they have a sweet spot on them.
Boom.
I got to search. It's just like a woman.
There you go.
Gotta search for it. Feel it out. There you go. I got it. Oh, yeah.
You got it?
There it is. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, you definitely found it.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Jesse.
Turn the lights down and talk.
Yes, please.
That's right. That's wait till I get one of these porn stars on the phone. I'll lower my voice like this.
Yes.
Hi, Jess.
And I'll be like, "How you doing, girls?"
Yeah, we got Jesse Jane going to join us a little bit here.
Oh, I can't wait.
Now, something that I have found very interesting the last week and a half, I would say, are Clay's late night text messages.
Yes.
Clay has been on fire, and this boy never texts anybody.
It's been an interesting week, man. That's for sure.
The
doing
Obama phone is working?
Yeah, it's working. It's definitely working. The sweet little Obama phone. Gotta love it. But I did do some damage to my liver this week, so you guys got some interesting text messages. Oh, yes.
Yeah. I thought it was just sober Clay.
No, it was half of them were sober
excited
Clay.
sober Clay.
Yes, half of them were excited sober Clay. The other half were excited drunk Clay. It's just been a really fun week.
So you and Ivan been hanging out the entire week? Is that what's been going
buddy.
on?
Mm-hmm. Total bromance action.
Yeah, buddy. Heterosexual soulmates.
I enjoy Clay's post on Facebook. Sitting here watching Ivan punch the punching bag.
Yeah, I was like,
life can't get any better than this.
It wasn't quite that bad. It was more like I believe the post was, man, there's like 10 people playing the punching game with Ivan for Five Finger Death Punch. I think only half of them really realize who they're playing this game with.
Yeah, that was funny. And I was doing it left-handed.
Yeah.
Not trying to rub that in or anything.
Braggart.
No, it was a lot of fun, man. I actually came out here for vacation. A good friend of mine, you guys know Brian.
Yeah, of course.
Owns Hooligans and, Bombs Away Tattoo. He invited me down to kind of get away from, the norm. We're getting ready to write the new album, so I decided to come out and looking at buying a house down here, hanging out with Clay and the guys over at with Lucky's and everywhere else we could find to ruin my liver.
Clay said he'd kill the people that live next door to him if you'd like to move in there. He'd just go and rub them on out and move you right on in.
Perfect.
Next to me, yeah.
Right next to you.
That's my aunt and uncle, by the way.
Well, Clay,
Disclaimer.
sometimes you'll make sacrifices.
Yeah. You better make a disclaimer right now on the radio just in case something happens.
Yes, I did not actually kill my aunt and uncle, just in case it happens.
Yeah.
So.
Clay, you've opened up your grandma's house to homeless people. You might as well invite Ivan over.
Well, she opened.
Is that what I am now? I'm a homeless.
No.
Wow.
Well, we didn't want to tell you.
But
The
there
seeds
was,
of success.
But there was a strange homeless man that was living at Clay's house for some random amount of time.
Yeah, that was a weird situation, man. My grandmother took in a homeless guy.
Really?
Yeah, it was awkward, man, because my fiance was living with us at the time, and the walls
That's
are like
even
that
awkward.
thin.
You saying fiance?
Yeah,
And,
and Clay say that's even awkward.
Yeah, but the walls are that thin, and he was sleeping in the room next to us, and it was just creepy.
That's all bad.
And Clay's lovemaking is loud.
Yeah.
Very passionate man.
He's got a lot of love.
Like a boot stuck in mud. That's just weird, though.
Thank you for the word picture.
No, that's actually really weird.
Yeah, I know, it was strange.
Didn't
But
the homeless guy used to do something weird, like...
Oh, he would
Like, he would yell
He
or-
would yell like he had Tourette's, like a strange form of Tourette's. Like he would randomly clap his hands and beat on the walls at like 3 o'clock in the morning. He would pace our hallway. I'm like, Grandma, why is this guy staying here? It's the Christian thing to do, Clayton. We're gonna take him in.
Y'all know the Christian thing to do would be to die.
Yes.
Mercy killing.
Yeah.
So
Why did he bore a hole through the wall and put his penis through?
It's
It's the Christian thing to do.
That's all bad.
yeah, it was definitely not good. So
Let me ask you this. I got a note. It says Ivan Swamp Loggers. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, Clay, what do you
we hung out with an old boy the other night, Dave.
Who's
came
old
in,
boy?
Came into Lucky's. Dave from Swamp
Dave,
Loggers.
Dave, the one that loads the logs
He
onto
is.
the trucks.
He is. It was his birthday, and he was
cool.
tanked, but he had a good time.
Did
Good
you?
stuff.
We had on what's his name, John there.
Yeah.
That came in from that show, which films right around here, which is kind of neat.
I'm glad Clay's back on the social circle.
You think so?
Clay,
Yeah.
Clay was back to old Clay for a while, like nerdy
Yeah.
Clay.
Yeah, Clayton Clay.
Playing
that was,
WoW.
Like
Yeah.
every day.
And now Clay is party Clay once again.
Yes, he is.
I just found out last night you are a World of Warcraft
I am.
fan.
Yeah,
aren't
I'm
you?
a super
hides
nerd,
that.
man. I do not hide it.
Yes,
I talk
you do.
about about it on our radio show weekly.
I-
How do I hide it?
You do now.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Bishop Mikey, was there not a point
Oh,
there
yeah.
for quite a
There
while
was.
where it was kind of lesser known thing about Clay is because what would happen is people would show up and say, "Oh yeah, I saw Clay over that game, whatever that game place is that you go to,
Right.
where they play
The-
Warhammer or whatever."
Do you guys ever watch Tosh.0?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
So you guys saw the kid
That was
his
trying to
mother-
stick the remote up his ass because his
his mother erased his World of Warcraft
Yeah.
figure or whatever the hell it
Hold
is.
on,
Like,
some kid tried to stick a remote up his ass.
Disclaimer.
He was so mad he bent over and started trying to cram a
rammed
remote
it up his ass.
Yeah, he's just
and
like
screaming, flipping. I thought he was going to have an aneurysm.
he went in
man.
and out of the closet a couple of times. It was pretty crazy.
And just to clarify for the listener base at home, that was not me.
that was not Clay.
Yet.
No, not yet.
but Clay has stuck in things in his ass to rebel
Oh,
against.
that's all fair talk.
Who hasn't?
Right. Clay cracks me up with this whole. I think I can sell my character and make a little cash.
You can sell your characters.
can.
on World
I
of
have no
Warcraft.
idea how that would even work.
Listen, it's all over Craigslist. People try to sell their WoW accounts.
Yeah.
It is. It's some big money they ask for it too.
Up to play
Is this the
on
kid?
your Wii.
No,
So
that's not
first
the
of
kid.
all,
That's
make sure
That's
like
some other one.
You look like a crazy serial
is
killer.
as close to your computer as possible.
I think he's
Wow.
teaching you how to shove a remote up your
Oh,
ass.
good.
Actually, it's
I
got
thought,
a.
wait, I thought you guys were going to talk to porn stars today. Can't we just ask them?
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
How do you stick something up your ass? Go.
when your mom won't allow you to play Warcraft.
Yeah, and go. Nobody's looking, and go.
Now, a lot of people, there's been the rumor that you and Clay are going to have a side business of creating World of Warcraft characters and selling them online, Ivan. Is that true?
Well, I'm not supposed to let any, leak any privileged information out yet,
Yeah.
but no.
No.
Dan's dream shattered.
Sorry about that,
Going to start
everybody.
up a shop and everything.
Ivan the Dream Crusher, right there.
There
Like
you
the email earlier, Ivan's just here early for the Noon to Moon Festival 2011.
That's right.
They were asking him
really early.
He's way in advance. He is the advanced crew coming in, checking out the lay of the land. Somebody had sent us a message asking they want to know everything you could tell us about the upcoming album, what you have got done so far on the album
That's right.
and stuff like that.
We had that on the mailbag.
In all actuality, man, I haven't touched it yet. Like I said, I was taking a vacation. We were on the road for over 2 years for this last run, and I needed time away from it, man. I didn't get my head together, and I thought this was a great area to do it. I got a lot of good friends down here and stuff. The guys are out in Vegas right now recording, so once they're done with their side of it, they'll send it to me. Blah blah blah. I start working on the vocals, the melodies, the harmonies, all that crap, and then I fly out there and I record it.
Actually, I just saw on Twitter that you got done laying down some drums today, apparently,
They do, or did, or something.
or are.
Did it? They did it earlier.
See, it's awkward, man, because my band, we're not like you would assume that most bands, grow up together and you're in high school and play in garages and practice every day, and that's nothing like us. We're more business partners than anything else. We started that way, and it's an easier way to work, and what we do.
So is it kind of odd to just come into the studio after they've been, hammering everything out and just does your part of the process come easier to you than say their side of it when they're putting the songs together and stuff?
I don't really play any instruments. So for me, it's kind of moot for me to go in there and be like, no, change this, man, no, do this, because it's just annoying to them. It's flustering. And they give me the same respect when I go record my vocals. They stay out of my way. I wouldn't say it's easier. It's a different process. I really have to dig in a lot of bottles of bad liquor and stuff like that, and bring out the monster and kind of let it do its own bidding. So no, it's a different process. It's not for everybody, but it works for us, man.
So, like, speaking of the songwriting process, like, do you have
Speaking
like
of
that? Speaking of that, are you speaking of that? Do you have like a notebook of like random like napkins and everything like that?
Oh, yeah.
And then you just put it all together, or whenever you get into the studio, you just boom.
No, you're absolutely right, man. I've got a catalog, it seems like, at home of just crap, stuff that I'll be on the road. I'll just be at a restaurant or something and jot an idea down, or I'm constantly writing, man. I do poetry, and I'm actually working on a couple books right now, so I'm always writing, man. And in all honesty, the songs write themselves. A lot of songs they call for a certain idea. I don't know. It's really hard to explain because everybody has a different way of doing it. And for me, I've never actually just chorded down how I do it. It just comes out that way. So does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does.
No, it does because doesn't a lot of people will get like say writer's block and things like that. But I guess being that way about it, you don't have to really worry about that. I mean,
No,
if you've
at
got,
all.
Yeah, that's really
It should
cool.
be a natural thing. It should be organic, you know?
Right. It not forced and not,
Yeah,
So you really don't need one of those muses, as you hear people say, I need a muse, something to inspire me.
No, I got strip clubs for that, man.
There you go.
Totally. No, anybody, yeah. Like I said, it's not for everybody. I've seen some other musicians. Like, I see you guys got this picture of Lejean up there from Seven Dust.
Yeah.
He is actually the godfather of my daughter. He's a really good friend of mine. They're over
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're over in Australia right now. He's different about it. Like, he has to have the song in front of him, and he'll sit there and walk through it with the guys and get their opinions with Morgan and Clinton them. I could never do that. For one, Zoltan's from Hungary, so trying to understand half of what he says, fucking irritating. So, sorry, I shouldn't have cussed.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
So, no, I mean, like I said, it's a little different for everybody, but for me, it works.
You said something about writing books. Are you writing a cookbook? What are you writing?
We actually just did a cookbook.
Really?
I'm not even
Seriously.
kidding.
Way to kill that joke.
Dead buzz. No, it was a collaboration.
Grilling
It
with
was-
Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah, it was a collaboration between me and there's like 50 other guys. We got Blackie Lawless is in there and Brock from 36 Crazy Fish, so on and so forth. And everybody sent in a recipe, like we call it Rockstar Recipes.
Okay.
And I'll actually send you guys a couple copies. Man, there's some good stuff in there. Like Brock does reindeer sausages. It's really, really good.
Wow. Is this a lot more along the lines of things that are going to be grilled up, like backstage kind of things, or is
No,
this
this is
more-
stuff you'd want to do at home.
No kidding.
Yeah, absolutely,
That's
dude.
kinda neat.
It's brilliant. I liked it. We're also working on one right now where everybody's doing like a different drink, a different cocktail.
Yeah.
We're calling it Rocktail cocktails. So.
Wow.
I always like to keep I'm working right now on some film stuff. I'm doing an audiobook for a friend of mine who does artist direct. I just like to keep active, man. Anytime I get bored, it's all bad. So
Yeah, I saw something. You had done some sort of film called
Bled.
Bled, yeah.
Yeah.
You were an Incubus or something.
I
like
was.
that. I looked everywhere trying to find something about
I was a
it.
savage beast. It's a horrible movie.
Is it?
It's disturbingly bad.
We've all been in really bad movies. Bishop's the only one's done great TV. He was in
true.
One Tree Hill.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, stop it. Eastbound and Down.
Eastbound and Down. That's my biggest.
Who cares about
Were
it?
you really in Eastbound and Down?
Yeah, in the opener. Yeah.
No shit.
He was one of the
Yeah.
mullet crew.
I was supposed to be in Sons of Anarchy.
Really?
But we were on the road while I was doing it.
that's awesome.
That's a great show.
Oh, I
Clay, you
love it.
loved that one.
I do.
Do you really?
I have TV credentials too. I was on the Weather Channel.
Really?
I was on the Weather Channel.
He's always blowing by in a tornado. Hey, guys!
That's right. That's right.
That's what it was, actually, Ivan. It was kind of funny. We had sent Clay down with a big, terribly made poster board.
Anytime a hurricane comes anywhere close to North Carolina,
Yeah.
they
You send Clay?
They send out Jim Cantor. Jim Cantor's out
What
there.
kind of deal is that?
I'm the
dude?
storm wall. I just sit there and block all of it.
Clay will save us all from the hurricane. He will wrestle that thing in the
That's
water.
hilarious.
It's kind of funny with Clay's
Clay stands on the beach. Whoa, that's far enough, Hurricane.
Yeah.
You better turn around. You need to go somewhere else.
You need to back that ass up.
Oh, get erotic with a hurricane. It's crazy.
It was kind of funny because wasn't Jim Cantori kind of and they were kind of moving people away out of
Yeah.
the scene that were like making hand gestures and or holding up signs and stuff, but
Clay was too big to move.
they never said anything to Clay. And by the way, this went on for hours.
Yes.
Hours.
beautiful. It
They
was
kept
beautiful.
on going back to him, and there's Clay
What up?
with the big sign, and he never kicked Clay out and say anything. So
That's funny.
Well, Jim Cantor's a small guy too.
Yeah.
So
Oh, hey, speaking of Sons of Anarchy, I actually know the guy that they based that character around.
Really?
Yep. He is a Hell's Angel out of Oakland.
oh, that's awesome, man.
He is one of the coolest guys in the world. I'm not just saying that because he'll assassinate me.
Right.
But he actually really is cool, man. And so, I got to hang out with him a little bit. You'd be
Great.
impressed, man.
I
He's a
love
good
that
guy.
show, man. So I'm sure I would be.
Oh,
never-
Clay
he-
sings praises of it all the time.
It's a great show. And by the way, Peggy Bundy,
Yeah.
still rocking it.
Oh yeah, super
Arrgh.
hot. Super hot. Hot baby.
So, next.
Next. Sons of Anarchy.
well, thanks
Next.
for coming in.
I'm not leaving until the porn stars come on.
Soon, I promise you. We got a couple coming up. Jessie Jane, that'll be the return of Jessie Jane.
Yeah, it's been a
actually.
couple of years since we talked to her. Like Bishop said, first time we talked to her, she just broke up with Kid Rock. So
And Miss India Summer just tweeted that she's coming on around 4:30 Pacific time. So we'll be
That's
talking-
right. The time zone is that different, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Like 4 hours or 3 hours?
3 hours, yeah.
Wow.
Where are you originally from?
I was born in Sacramento, raised in Denver,
And
Colorado.
and now you want to come and live in wonderful Eastern North Carolina.
I am going to live in Jacksonville. Yes, absolutely. And I got to tell you, man, it's not what people think. I mean, I really just need to get away.
Yeah.
The rest of my guys, like I said, they live in Vegas.
Right.
And I just can't take it, man. I love Colorado. I do. Like I said, I was raised there. But end of the day, I need my space. I
Yeah,
really do.
I can
And I got some
understand
good
that.
friends down here, so it's nice.